Hi, this is Sneha,
And this is Atish.
and we are back with a new episode on practical wisdom with ancient scriptures.
Which scripture are we discussing today?
We will discuss one verse from Tatra Upanishad today.
Oh, Upanishad. It sounds like a Sanskrit word. Can you tell me something about the Upanishad?
Sure. So, Upanishads are philosophical texts that are a part of Ved.
Upanishads are part of the Ved?
Yes,
So, can we first talk about the Ved then?
Ved is a collection of poems or hymns composed in Sanskrit. And the hymns formed a liturgical body that were recited or chanted during rituals like yajna.
So, who wrote the Vedas? God?
No, Vedas are not written by God. It is believed to have been revealed to ancient sages called Saptarshi through divine inspiration during their meditative state.
Wow. So there is one Veda, and part of this one Veda is also the Upanishads?
No, there are four kind of Ved: Rig Ved, Sam Ved, Yajur Ved, and Athar Ved. And each Veda is further divided into four parts. First part is Samhitas, which is basically hymns. Second part is Brahman, which is commentaries. And third part is Aranyak, which is forest text. And fourth part is Upanishad, which is basically philosophical discussions.
It sounds complex.
No worries. I don't even expect you to find it interesting. I think it is really a complex read even for people of my age, so I can understand that how difficult it must be for kids of your age. Think of this as an introduction to scriptures. Before you leave my house and go out to pursue your dreams, I think I should introduce you to all these scriptures. Tomorrow, as you will grow and evolve in life, you will naturally start finding interest in these books. So at that point of time, you will know which book to look for to find your roots.
Okay. So, at what age do you think I will start developing some interest for these kinds of books?
It can differ from person to person. Basically, when you will be done with exploring all your dreams, you will achieve all your goals, and still you will not find everlasting happiness and peace over there. Then a person starts going inward, and to go inward, these kind of books will become your tools.
So, for that, I need to achieve my goals first?
No, it depends on person to person. Some people are evolved enough to go inward from the beginning, and these kind of books could become your companions to keep you motivated while you go through ups and downs in life.
But I don't understand why these books are so complicated to read. Won't a simpler version be a better idea?
Right, but you have to understand these books are like pearls of wisdom with deep knowledge of universe. It can't be easy to understand. That's why you need authors like Swami Chinmayanand who simplify these verses and making it easy to understand. You don't start these kind of scriptures with intense version. You need to read at least 8 to 10 versions of Upanishad and Ved before you even try to understand. But so far, I have found that for beginners, Swami Chinmayanand's version of these scriptures are the best one to start with.
Okay. So, which verse are we discussing today?
We are discussing Section 5, Anuvakam 5T. Okay, the intellectual seal, the individual soul is the agent and experiencer. Let me say that in Sanskrit first. Okay, Vijnanam yagyam tanute karmani tanute apicha Vijnanam deva sarve brahma jeshtham upasate Vijnanam brahma chedved tasmat chen pramadyati sarire papabno hitva sarvana kaman samasrut iti.
Wow, I didn't get a thing.
Of course, you would not understand. This is Sanskrit, and Sanskrit is not your language. Okay, let me simplify it for you. Okay, Vijnanam means knowledge, Yagyam means sacrifice, Tanute means to perform. So here it is said, knowledge performs all the sacrifices, and knowledge is the real agent of all the physical activities. God worships knowledge as supreme. Nothing is more important than knowledge. If a man gains knowledge, it changes the course of his life. All ritualisms have deep significance. Like in our Indian culture, we are taught to recite or chant mantras. Mantras are well designed verses that invoke your mind and help you focus. So, if you just focus on one mantra or just the sound of Om, it will give you deep concentration power with practice.
Right, I have experienced it. In the beginning, you forced me to do pranayam, which is a breathing exercise, and I didn't like it. But now that I know why it's important and I can actually use it to help me, I'm actually very glad that you forced me to do it. Because no matter how sad or stressed I am, just a few minutes of brastika or ujjayi pranayam completely changes how I feel, even though the situation is completely the same. Now I've realized that breathing exercises can be a game changer.
Right. So now you have the wisdom to know that these breathing exercises have power to handle stress of your life. And now I don't need to force you because you yourself see value in it. That's the thing. What these breathing exercises do to bring your focus to one thing, that is breathing. Whenever you are stressed, you bring your mind to focus on one thing. What we humans do nowadays, we all want to become overachievers. We all are multitasking and we are never present in the moment. When we are in this moment, we are not present in the moment. We are thinking about the next moment. And when we are executing the next moment, we are thinking about the next. So we have forgotten the art of stillness.
Right.
That's why in breathing exercises, you are taught to hold your breath. It's called kumbhak. First you inhale till certain count, then you hold that breath, and that holding of breath is kumbhak. And then you exhale. This holding of breath teaches you stillness of life. You know, your body is trained to inhale and exhale, but to hold your breath, you need your mind to be focused in that moment.
Right.
But pranayam is not the only way that brings your mind to focus. There are so many ways. Whenever you are doing something fully present in the moment and you are not thinking about anything but that act of the moment, then your whole life itself becomes meditation. Then you are always in meditative state. But it's not as easy as it sounds. It takes a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Likewise, chanting on mantras also bring your focus to those words only. So if you do that chanting right, then that also becomes meditative.
Right. So how should we get the maximum impact?
What scriptures continue to reinforce is that it's not mere action that is important. For example, just reciting mantra is not enough. Without the intention or focus will not yield any result or impact.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, coming back to the verse now. So, the Dev comes from a root word which means illumination. So, Dev means illuminator. The Dev in us are the five sense organs and the mind. They consider intellect as true factor behind them. How you perceive anything with these five senses and how you react with your intellect will enable you to make difference in your life or someone else's life. So did you understand?
Yeah.
So tell me the summary of the verse.
So I essentially got the message that if I use my five senses and my intellect well, then no outside impulse can distract me from my goals.
Even phone and social media?
Heck no! Let's wrap up the episode. I mean, it's getting too heavy.
Okay, so we are closing our episode here. We'll be back with a new episode. Till we meet again, live life with gratitude and keep reading.
Yeah, listen to her. Live life with gratitude and keep reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.